should return to Ljufvina. She'll want to know about Abbess Ingeborg's involvement.
Alright, let's see. Abbess Ingeborg, Warden of Law, Priest Ingeborg, the Firebrand. An angry priest once scrubbed young Ingeborg's tongue with soap for spewing heresies and lies. That day, Ingeborg learned that knowledge was power, controlled by the church. She then rose through the church hierarchy, but the order offered her even more knowledge and thus more power.
What news do you bring?
The Firebrand's flame burns no longer. It was Jorvik's abbess, Ingeborg.
Gods, I would never have suspected. Does the orders reach no bounds?
None, and it is often those we least expect who carry out their ambitions. The abbess sought to destroy all Christian texts in the city, rid Jorvik of their ideals. She did utter a phrase that perked my ears. One of the 4 is ours.
4? But there are only 3 targets in Jorvik. Could there be something we're missing?
Damn Picts! Not only do they hold the north, but those lawless shits have free roam in our lands as well.
Hjorr said our spies are on the ground.
Under the ground. Only one of them has returned, bone-beaten and bloodied. The Howling Mother take them.
Ljufvina, a moment of your time. And Hjorr if he's about.
I will be with you shortly.
2 more left to hunt.
The disputes coming out of the docks lately have been deafening. Head there and dig around. Something is bound to turn up.
Does look like he's wearing a medallion. Oh, okay. Yep, that's cool.
What news do you bring?
2 more left to hunt.
The disputes coming up.
Jorvik's trade depot. This must be where the merchants' wares are being kept.
So I could talk to him. Bitch.
The depot is well guarded by the Red Hand. The Order has a stake in these docks.
Kill them. It's all good. Hello.
Seized exotic wares. These are worth plenty. Something that could be on the Red Hand's agenda. Accumulating wealth.
I expect all the coin from merchants to be delivered to my office daily. Their stalls draped in black are not hard to find. Do not fail me again.
The sting of a needle. I'm on his trail. So, the Dogmaster seizes cargo and resells it through merchants in the marketplace. The ones involved wear black cloths. I may be able to get their attention by showing some silver around the marketplace. Coppergate Market. I'll flash some silver to the merchants. That should get their attention.
What do you mean, trouble?
I don't know for sure, but the Needle is calling for more protection. Meet me here at nightfall. We will go see him together.
Those guards will return after dark. I might be able to follow them to the Needle. Hear me, friend. I have a haul of silver that will sink my ship. Can you help me spend it?
Keep it down, would you? You'll get yourself killed flaunting like that, especially around here.
What good is a market if I cannot sniff around its stalls, eager to spend my gains?
You want to let go of your silver? Try the narrow alleys. Now be gone!
Damn, bro.
Key. Where to?
Key. Sewer, huh?
We will go one by one, and if any of these peddlers gives you a hard time, remind them just who it is.
finished!
Bro, bros.
God! Die!
I hear this marketplace sees its fair share of silver pass through. I have something that may interest you.
You will want to speak to Grigori.
The Dogmaster.
Sorry, who are you?
Someone who wants to do business with Grigori.
I don't know your face, and I've said too much already. Please, go.
Did I hear you talking about silver?
I'm looking to spend a large sum, not fork it over to some street beggar.
Oi! I'm no beggar, you dolt. I'm with the big dogs.
You mean the needle?
You have something he wants. If you truly want to make a trade, head to the statue near the East Gate.
I shall. Watch yourself around here, young one.
Oh, me? Ha! Please, I've a bigger sword than the lot of them.
Tato's near statue east.
Hey, friend. I have a hoard of silver I'm aching to spend. Can you help me? What have you got?
I have nothing left to trade, but Coppergate Market is the right place. Ask around. You'll find someone who'll bend an ear.
My thanks.
Statue east of the market. Wait, there's the sewers.
Have you any wine for sale? There's nary a drop in town.
Sorry, all the wine's been bought up for the Yuletide.
Empty carts and a black cloth marking the house. This is the place. Hiding among the rat's needle. Fitting.
Another key.
I should not be seen in this area. The sound of metal. A workshop in the sewers. What is the needle's operation? All this silverware. Some still in their crates. Has this all been seized as well? They're melting the silver into bars and coins. What do they plan on doing with it?
I promise you your silver next week.
Please, don't do this. It's a misunderstanding, that's all. I'll pay.
You had your...
All this silver. It is being minted into coins. I'm not surprised to find you creeping down here.
Oh shit.
You don't belong down here!
We run a clean dock in Jorvik. I believe those were your words. And yet here I find you swimming in silver from all the wares you seized. Are you the needle, or just another of his pawns?
You have it all wrong. The fabric of this world has been used up, torn, shredded, you see. Someone must be there to stitch it back together. Someone with a firm yet steady hand, who can thread the needle. Someone like me.
You're a shit poet, but at least my question is answered.
Yes, well, We all have our weaknesses. Yours appears to be the iron between us.
Think your men are going to stop me?
I would not undermine them so. The Red Hand are loyal to our cause, which is more than I can say for the merchants. Make it quick! Meet me in the marketplace when you are done.
What up, bros?
What?
You guys ready to die?
Don't let this one escape!
Skewer the rat! In for the kill!
Hey, bro. Where you going, son?
Die! Come on, then!
That damned backrot slipped through my fingers. I'll finish this in Coppergate.
You the troll-kissing coward!
What up, bro?
That damned backrot slipped through my fingers. I'll finish this in Coppergate Market.
Run! Get out of here.
Hey, Thomas!
No need. I am well versed in the spouting excuses of bottom feeders like you. Come, come. Walk with me. It is good to walk.
Gregory.
Good to take in the air. The sights, the sounds, the smells.
Please. Gregory, I didn't think you'd mind. It was just a few coins.
Shh. I understand. It's not your fault. It was mine for thinking you had anything but empty air between your ears.
With all the silver I've given you, I have nothing left to feed my children, let alone myself. Please, understand. Oh, dear God.
Merchants of Jorvik, I promised you a future rife with opportunity. And what was the one thing I asked in return? Do you remember?
Loyalty.
Loyalty!
Oh, damn, bro.
Let this serve as a lesson, should any of you think it a good idea to threaten my operation.
I should be cautious around here.
I do the thinking, you do as you're told.
What up, bro? Don't like getting stabbed with a blade, huh?
As a child, I thought of snow as the tears of God, frozen by our sins. Weak with hunger, I stared into the sky, hoping it was me he wept for. Me he sought to save. But God did not save me. The vault did. He took me to a fine house, gave me hearty meals, a warm bed. For the first time, someone extended a hand, showed me kindness, compassion. And it was then that I made a vow. I vowed to never turn my back on he who was there for me when God was not.
So you served the Vault, knowing full well what he was a part of.
The Order made our paths intersect. I owed them a debt, and I repaid it by saving this city from its own destruction.
A life debt is a strong motivator. It took hold of this one's Sigurd, drove it, and never let go.
Yet not with the same compassion you were shown. Too many have suffered by your hand in pursuit of this course.
You're right. Perhaps I deserve this death. But I am but one cog in a large wheel. One that still turns unhindered.
Not for long. Where you have gone, there'll be no tears waiting for you.
Damn. That was pretty dope.
That's enough!
What up? Fight me, son?
Remember practice stop first?
What?
Hold it!
Let's see. Platinus Grigori, the Needle, Warden of Law. Growing up among sewer rats, Grigori envied those who had never had to fight for their meals. Then one day the vault rescued him from the gutter, bringing him into the order and giving him a purpose. Loyal and devoted ever since, Grigori's life work is to see the vault's plans fulfilled and the order's goals achieved. Well, too bad you're dead, boy. Nah, the vault, of course. It's that fat guy. Or whatever. The vault, a well-placed man, clever and elusive. They must die so that the rest of us may live. A poor fellow soldier of Christ. What up, bro? Haha, broke your shield, son. Really, guy?
You're dead!
What news do you bring?
The needle will never sting again.
Well done, Eivor. Who was hiding behind the name?
My love, there has been an attack at the markets. The dockmaster, Grigori, is dead.
The needle sold off the wares he seized to collect silver for the vault.
He had no such authority. Why would anyone believe him?
The council seal. That rat.
This is getting out of hand. How he was able to obtain this is concerning. I must return and prepare for the Yuletide feast, but I will do so with a bent ear and a keen eye. Be safe.
A valuable seal. And a riddle. One of the four is ours. One of the four. Risje, Faravid, Odin, and
Hjorr. The four members of the council.
We should search their offices now, while they're occupied with the Yuletide feast.
Yes. Yes. Come, to the archives.
Could I have missed something?
We will find out soon enough.
We have to get going.
Good helpeth.
See, search the archives. There might be clues to the vault's identity.
A list.
Who it is, man.
What Jorvik needs for the Yuletide feast.
Writing.
Items have been struck out. Where did he find the funds to make this larger purchase?
Audon is a well-connected man. The room to the left. That is where the councilmen confer.
I have seen these. Weapons and supplies. Enough for a small group of fighters.
Hardly enough for Halfdan's army.
Could be why Faravid is pressing the council for more silver. This desk, it looks as though it's been moved here.
That's Hjorr's desk.
It is loaded with silver.
Note to silversmiths to be delivered to Coppergate Market. I will need this smelted down, and I will procure more if necessary. Breathe not a word of this to my wife. You're what?
Scratch marks on the floor.
Hjorr's desk used to be against the other wall.
So why the change?
What? Aha, there's something behind there.
A hidden entrance. Where does this lead?
Got the door. A wax seal, similar to the one I found in the sewers.
The seal you took from the Needle's hand. You don't think someone could have stolen it?
Let's keep searching. There was wine here. Whoever moved it did so in a hurry. A load of wine was removed from here, and the room smells of almonds. It may be the wine was poisoned.
It is likely the wine for the Yuletide feast. Do you think one of the council means to kill someone?
Looks that way.
It is not him. Not my Hjorr. He would never do this.
Keep your focus. Once we have all the facts, then we can worry about Hjorr. Right now we need to get to the Yuletide feast. The people are in danger.
You're right. The Roman amphitheater. Let us go.
Do you see the wine?
No.
Then there's still time.
The entire council is here. Any one of them could be the vault.
I need you to keep an eye out for the wine. I'll speak to each of the council members, see if I can trap them in a lie.
Even Hjorr?
Even Hjorr. If he is the vault, I'll not allow him to kill all these people. Ljufvina.
I heard you. Just grant me one thing. Confer with me before you make your move.
I will.
Auden, man.
Now, to speak to the council members. I'll speak of the wine and watch for their reactions. That may lead me to the vault. Faravit, a word if I may.
Ah, Drengr. If it's to join arms with me, the answer is yes. We can use someone like you against the Picts.
I may be courted, but I am selective with whom I join. Are you a drinker?
Ha! If that is a challenge, I am up for it.
Very well. I'll return with some wine.
Wine? Come now, we will do this over ale. That will give us a good measure of who can better fight its lure.
Mean, it's not him.
What a delightful feast!
Auden has outdone himself.
He has indeed. The High Reeve of Jorvik has a bright future ahead if he keeps this up.
Hjorr, who was that?
There you are. I was beginning to worry.
Worry not. We have tracked the vault here. He's someone on the council.
You are certain?
I am. Once I discover who, I will dig my blade into his heart and end this for good. Until then, it's important that I investigate without raising suspicion. I need your help.
Of course. What do you need me to do?
Drink yourself into a drunken fit.
What? Why?
I need a distraction. Keep their eyes off of me. The wine should arrive soon. Drink 3 full cups, then make a scene.
I can't be seen doing that. You'll have to find another way.
Just do it.
I will have the silver ready in the coming days. Thank you, Bo.
Of course.
What? Right, sure.
Rishia.
Ah, come to join the feast, have you?
I have some bad news. The wine for the feast has spoiled.
Of course it has. Why would I expect differently? I'll have my men dump it. There may be more wine in my private stores. I'll send a man to retrieve it. Is there anything else?
That is all. Enjoy the feast.
I shall try.
Okay. Alright, Auden. What you got, bro?
Aldon, it seems you have found the funds to go ahead with the feast after all. You must be elated.
That is putting it lightly. Look at it. I could not have asked for a better turnout. Soon the feast will begin, and these people will be given everything they deserve.
We should honor you. I'll fetch us some wine.
No, I mustn't indulge. The wine is for the people of Jorvik. But when it arrives, do help yourself.
Yeah, it's obviously him. No.
Eivor, have you uncovered who the vault is?
Fuck? Yes.
I believe I have. Each of the council members has given me reason to suspect them. Some more than others. Who is it you suspect?
Audun.
Audun was the one pushing for the feast from the start. He planned it, which means he would have had access to the wine. And he was helping Abbess Ingeborg collect Christian texts. She turned out to be the Firebrand. Yes, you're right. And the wine? Of all the councilmen, he knew the wine had not yet arrived. When I offered some, he flat out refused, insisting it be saved for the guests. For these reasons, I think Audun is the vault.
Brothers, sisters, dear friends, welcome all. Before we begin, I would like to introduce our honored guests. Here with me are some of Jorvik's most revered lords. Men and women who have kept Jorvik trudging through these harsh
Snipe
times.
him, bro.
I am pleased to say that today, on the day we honor Yule, we honor as well the nobles to whom we are all
The wine!
indebted.
Audun is the vault. Too late for them. We must not miss our chance.
Join me now in celebrating their successes and yours. To everything you deserve and more.
Shit!
Yo, why is she
And
just waiting
now-
there, man?
Deafened and blinded by your lust for indulgence, your foolish pride, I will tell you just what nobility is. A death sentence. A new world of order is upon us. A pity none of you will live to see it.
Get the councilmen to safety. I will handle Audun. Go! Protect the king!
Come here, bitch.
There is no escape. No future for people like
Got
you.
away, bro.
What's my name?
Come here, motherfucker. Yo, you piece of shit.
Your end is right here.
What up, bro?
All father!
Ooh, shit. Damn, bro. Hi. Card. Later, bro.
Snap your spine.
Bowden. Piece of shit.
What did you hope to gain with all this? What riches are worth so much misery and the deaths of honorable men and women?
Only a feeble mind would call them honorable. They are privileged, sedentary, complacent. They wasted their resources. I secured our power through wealth. I contributed to the future of a glorious order.
On the backs of honest people, merchants and priests and nobles alike.
Eivor, you are wrong. Held back by your primitive cosmology. 9 furls in the tree? No. 9 times 9,000 furls. And as many sons.
9 nights I hung in the tree, sacrificing myself to myself. So does the Wise One seek wisdom.
Countless spheres awaiting our gift, our enlightenment.
I live in one world only. You live in none. Hjorr, Ljufvina. Where did they go?
Priest Auden the Vault, Warden of Law. After Auden's raiding days ended, he chose to live out his later years as a wealthy, important man in the town of Jorvik. Honored by Halfdan himself, he accepted a thane's ring after the sacking of Jorvik, but when the order tempted him with even wealth and power, who was he to refuse?